Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about Zechariah Sitchin and his book, which was given to me by Miss K.M., for which I thank her very much. According to one of the books written by Zechariah Sitchin, I, Hiroshi Hayashi, understand that his key ideas are based on the assumption that ancient myths are not myths but historical and scientific texts. For example, according to Sitchin, ancient Sumerian clay tablets reveal that gods from another planet, or Nibil, which orbit our sun every 3,600 years, arrived on Earth some 450,000 years ago and created humans by genetic engineering of female apes. I, Hiroshi Hayashi, would like to say that it is not an assumption anymore, but a fact. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about a man from Mars. Its proof and evidence. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about Hiroshi Hayashi's line and Nazca theory. I say here that just a collection of facts is not archaeology. It's just a collection of facts which only can decorate your book stands in your study, just like printed pictures of ancient times. It does not bring out any stories or lessons, and it does not teach us anything for the future. Then I say that a more important thing is to weave a unified and logical theory from out of these facts for the people who live in the future. First of all, I say here that how this world has been arranged by aliens whom we may call gods. And here in this video, I explain to you by showing you some of the facts in Nazca how to weave up this fact into a unified theory. That is to say that Hiroshi Hayashi's Nazca theory. Then it's really my privilege that I can show you my own theories. Or I say it's 100% up to you how you create your own logical theory from out of this fact with my theory. I wish more and more people in the world get interested in my line and Nazca theory and get concerned about it. Please come early and stay late with me to see a magical world with me. Great thanks. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about aliens wrote signs in the Libya Desert, Africa. Before I talk about the sign roads in Africa, I'd like just to talk a little bit about thinking circuit. Dr. M.R. Bangar explains as follows. It is a sort of a biological neural networks which are made up of real biological neurons that are connected or functionally related in a nervous system. They are often identified as groups of neurons that perform a specific physiological function. Thinking circuit comprises with many screens, that is to say, total understanding screen, thinking screen, output screen, bridge and initiator screen. These screens are connected to each other in a specific pattern or algorithm such as they can perform thinking process in the same way. This algorithm can be embedded in computer or robotic system. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about the sixth book of the Earth Chronicles, written by Zecharia Sitchin. Zecharia Sitchin wrote about Indus Valley civilization as follows. Kingship in Sumer was transferred to Erech. Inanna was given dominion over the third region. Then the Indus Valley civilization begins in 2900 BCE, in the year of 2900 BCE. When I, Hiroshi Hayashi, read this part of his book, I was really shocked, as if I had been struck by lightning, since I have discovered exactly the same fact by myself in my own way. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why I decided to translate his whole ideas written in the sixth book of the Earth Chronicles here on this occasion. Zecharia Sitchin is great. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about Indian Head Rock, Idaho, USA. Was it created by nature effect, or was it created artificially by aliens? But it's rather surprising to know that little has been mentioned about the mystery of Indian Head Rock so far, or little attention has been paid for it, even in the United States. I, Hiroshi Hayashi, claim that it was created by aliens artificially who could see it from the sky. Here are some reasons why I claim so.
But in 2001, suddenly the media paid some interest, because then something appeared that was almost impossible to overlook. Right behind me is Britain's largest radio telescope, the Chilbolton Observatory. And here it was that the greatest sensation in the crop circle history was to appear in the fields right in front of the telescope.
On the morning of 14th of August 2001, a formation was discovered which was different from any other previously seen. From the ground it looked like a tangled mess, wisps of crops spread around in no system. However, in the evening with growing shadows, a picture appeared, unmistakably that of a face. That picture represented a whole new technique, a screen technique, the same that's used for printing a picture on paper. 3 days later, the face was joined by something that looked like a data strip. Rows of counters made out of standing and flattened crop. But soon an astonishing similarity is discovered. In 1974, the astronomer Carl Sagan composed a message that NASA sent into space from the Arecibo telescope in Puerto Rico. Binary figures which constituted a graphic code presenting key factors about humans and the planet we live on. 27 years later, an identical pattern appears in a crop field right in front of a similar radio telescope. However, on closer inspection, it seemed to show that the code contained some fundamental differences. Sagan's message explained our calculation system, the dominant chemical substances within the elements that create life on Earth, about our DNA code, humans' height and quantity, and that we live on the third planet in our solar system, and lastly, a sketch of our radio telescope. The message received described the same calculation system, but that silicon is most dominant in life forms in contrast to carbon. The drawing also clearly shows a humanoid figure with large head in relation to its body. It's also explained that they have an extra string in their DNA, are approximately 4 feet tall, inhabit the 3rd, 4th and 5th planets in their solar system, and have a population of around 21.3 billion. Underneath, the telescope has been replaced by something more complex. 1 year earlier, a strange crop circle had appeared in the same place. Is this the same illustration as in the sender's code? Is this the correspondence radio telescope? If this is not an extremely clever and well-calculated joke conducted by humans, is it a serious response from an alien civilization?
The Chilbolton crop formations really gave new life to the speculations of who is behind this. Is it aliens? Where do they come from? And what is their purpose of this type of communication?
The following year, very nearly on the same day, a new picture appears that gives new force to the alien theory, this time in Crabwood, near the town of Winchester in Hampshire. Once again we see a face, but this time there is an unmistakable resemblance to something extraterrestrial. The picture also contains a print, somewhat similar to that of a CD, with something that appears to be a coded message. This formation also has a new type of design, this time with horizontal line patterns of variable thickness, similar to that of a TV picture. The message on the disc is similar to a spiral band built up of many boxes. But data expert Paul Weige manages to decipher the message.
And I had to enlarge the disc quite substantially on the computer and run some image analysis over it to make it clear so that I could see what was a standing tuft and what was flattened. And while I was doing this, I noticed that every so often there was almost a mistake in the diagram. It was like there was a tuft, where the little square tuft, it had done sort of half size. I thought that's a bit odd, and it seemed fairly regular. I was going round, and I sort of counted up, and it was sort of literally every sort of 8 bytes or whatever. And I thought, oh, 8 bytes, and you know, from computer side, is obviously some sort of binary code. So then I did the straightforward thing. I just converted it into ASCII, which is the standard sort of computer language that you encode the alphabet in. And of course I then started to get words forming out, and I thought, oh, you know, I'm getting somewhere here. So I then did the whole thing for the whole lot, and got this message.
The message is in English and reads as follows.
Be aware with the bearers of the false presence and broken promises. Much pain, but is still time. Believe there is still good out there. We oppose, deceive. And the conduit is closing. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about a message from aliens. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about Fort Worth military base in Texas, USA. It is widely said that UFOs attacked space facilities at Fort Worth in Texas, USA in the evening on May the 11th or 12th, 2011. Why was it attacked? Why was it attacked by UFOs on that evening? Some people claim that the incident is closely connected with a Vimana-shaped UFO found in Afghanistan shortly before the attack. Here is my report on the very mysterious incident, occurred at Fort Worth, Texas, USA in 2011. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about rock coffins in the world. Rock coffins which are said to be just coffins for the dead. Are they really coffins? Albert Einstein wrote as follows: "No problem can be solved at the same level of consciousness that created it. The mystery of rock coffins is one of them." Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about Lalibela, which is referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. Was this site really created by humans? My answer is, however, no. They were created by aliens, whom we may call gods. Here in this video, I can show you the evidence. Wikipedia writes as follows: "This historical and religious site is currently accepted in the modern name of Lalibela, after King Lalibela of Ethiopia, who is regarded as a saint-like figure by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Among 11 churches, Church of St. George is among the best known and last built of the 11 churches in the Lalibela area, and has been referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. The dimensions of the trench are 25 meters by 25 meters by 30 meters, and there is a small baptismal pool outside the church, which stands in an artificial trench. Lalibela, king of Ethiopia, sought to recreate Jerusalem and selected the church's landscape and religious site in such a way as to achieve such a feat. The churches at Lalibela are clustered in two major groups, one representing the earthly Jerusalem and the other representing the heavenly Jerusalem. Located directly between them is a trench representing the river Jordan. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about human sacrifice, which has been practiced in various cultures throughout history. It is the act of killing one or more human beings, usually as an offering to a deity as part of a religious ritual. I, Hiroshi Hayashi, have got a bit different idea. I say here that ancient deities needed to drink humans' blood for them simply to survive. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about Moria Island, Tahiti. Moria is an island destination in French Polynesia. Because of its stunning scenery and accessibility, Moria is visited by many Western tourists who travel to French Polynesia. Especially popular as a honeymoon destination, Moria can often be seen in advertisement in American wedding magazines. Many authors consider in their books that Moria Island is the most beautiful island in the world. It is, however, more than that. It is the center of the world, or you may call it one of their homelands on this planet, the Earth. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about our common sense we have. Is our common sense everything? Or I just wonder if our common sense is the one which has been concocted in the long history of human beings. Or our common sense is the one which is a collection of prejudices acquired by age 18, as Albert Einstein wrote. Here is my essay about common sense. Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamamatsu-city, Japan. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about an invitation card from Prometheus to Moria Island, Tahiti. I have traveled all over this world and now to this very mysterious island named Moria Island, Tahiti. There must be something there in this island, or something much more than you may imagine. Most possibly, air, or Enki, or Prometheus must be there in this island. This is a story about it. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about a fake story of Christmas which has been concocted in the long history of humans. What is Christmas for humans? What is religion for humans? But a more important thing is to respect each other and live together peacefully, hands in hands, whatever Christmas is. This is a story about it. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about a magical connection between Chuguji Temple, Nara, Japan, and Gandhara, now in Pakistan. Chuguji Temple is a small but beautiful temple located a few minutes' walk from the famous Horyuji Temple. This temple was used as a nunnery, but it was most famous for the Miroku Bosatsu wooden statue. Unlike some of the worship halls, this statue was open for viewing, and the statue is really wrapped with mysteries. Here is a story about it. Hiroshi Hayashi will present you a video forum on ancient mysteries and wonders of the world. Today's story is about soaring, or sort of a decoration usually you can see at the top of a pagoda here in Japan. You see one of them at the top of a pagoda in Horyuji Temple, Nara, Japan. As to the soaring, I, Hiroshi Hayashi, would like to say that it is the oldest tree of life that exists in the world now. Or you may say, it is the oldest Christmas tree in the world. As to the concept of the tree of life, Wikipedia writes as follows. The concept of a tree of life has been used in biology, religion, philosophy, and mythology. A tree of life is a common motif in various world theologies, mythologies, and philosophies. It alludes to the interconnection of all life on our planet and serves as a metaphor for common descent in the evolutionary sense. The term tree of life may also be used as a synonym for sacred tree.